Welcome back, everyone. Well, this January will go down in the weather history books here in southern Colorado, not for the reason you think. It was our second snowiest January on record in the Springs. Those records dating back to the 1890s, by the way, second only to 1987 when we saw 28.7 inches of snow. Now, it was a bit of an oasis in the desert situation. Most of the state seeing well below average precipitation this month, but the Springs and the Pikes Peak region seeing that major storm between the 8th and the 9th, where we saw 13 inches of snow. That was a large component of us seeing that second to record this month. Now, right now, we are getting a bit of a taste of winter down in the Steel City. A low cloud, some freezing fog beginning to dissipate down in the Arkansas River Valley. We do have a freezing fog advisory in place for the Springs, Pueblo, southern I-25 corridor through 9 a.m. this morning. That means you're going to want to budget some extra travel time, give yourself extra space in the roadways. And in these setups, bridges and overpasses, those are what tend to freeze over first, so be extra cautious on those. Now, the good news is we are seeing a return to northwest flow, and you can see those yellow colors quickly moving off to the southeast. That's drier air that's beginning to push in, so I do think that that fog is going to be lifting pretty quickly over the next 60 to 90 minutes. You are going to want to grab the jacket, hat, and gloves as you step outside. Weak winds, but when we factor in the cool temperatures following last night's weak cold front, most of us right now feeling like the teens. Feels like 19 in the Springs, 18 for you in Pueblo, 9 in Eads, 1 in Alamosa, which, as usual, has some of the coldest air right now across Colorado due to your bowl shape and the cold air basically sinking down into the valley. Now, here's the overall setup across the state. We've got a stationary boundary. That was the cold front that's now basically pivoting over the Front Range. It's going to push its way back out to the east heading into the afternoon, and we have a few light snow showers over the northeastern plains and into the northern mountains, which may have picked up a couple of inches of new snow overnight. Any snow would be great news for our snowpack, as you know, at the moment. So, Futurecast, let's put it into motion here. Here's early this afternoon. That fog pushes off to the east, high pressure back in place. We're looking at a nice, comfortable sunny day across Colorado. Temperatures above average by about 10 degrees, and we keep those clear skies rolling straight into your evening. So that means we'll see a nice quick cool down in your temperatures by midnight if you got any evening plans. Low 30s along I-25, and then eventually down into the 20s. We will go early on Sunday morning back into the upper 20s to low 30s. It'll be a bit of a mild start. I think these numbers might actually be a bit cooler than what we see because we'll have some downslope breezes. So a fairly mild start to Sunday morning. Heading into the afternoon, we're all looking at above average temperatures by about 15 degrees for the first day of February. Most of us will be in the 50s to even lower 60s. So your highs today, mostly sitting in the low 50s on I-25, 40s over the eastern plains, 47 for you today in Woodland Park. Here's the setup across the country. High pressure across the western part of the country, giving us these above average temperatures. Historic cold across the east today and tomorrow, potentially looking at temperatures on Sunday that are cooler in Miami than in the Springs. That's a 2-day thing as well. On Monday, we're still warmer than Miami. So if you're a snowbird, you're actually probably going to want to go to Colorado right now, not flying away from Colorado. As we take a look here at your Super 7-day forecast, we warm up even more on Monday into the low 60s with downslope breezes, but a pattern change will arrive Tuesday. Weak cold front moves in, and then we'll see a return to above average temperatures to end your week. Pueblo, middle 60s for you on Monday with that downslope breeze. Cold front knocks us to the 50s on Tuesday with a mix possible. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Maybe a few remnant showers on Wednesday. Canyon City, 60s through the middle of the week, and Woodland Park, you could see a few weak snow showers on Tuesday and Wednesday.